last a whole lot longer. So that's another part of the bid that I would like to see changed.
Okay, Mr. Reeves, was that causing any problem about completely redone?
I think you would have the discretion to do that if the board wishes to do that.
And Mr. Chair and Commissioner, that was one of my motivation for seeking to rebid was the opportunity for the lighting. And I will say though, that if you increase the thickness of that, you're going to significantly increase the cost. with the
And if we can do the bid both ways, 1.5 inches, 3 inches, 2 inches, and lighting and without lighting, but speaking to, can't think of his name. You remember when I talked to at Truck County? Jeff Brewer. There were two different ways we could go with the lighting. One was to purchase it outright, which was not expensive at all. I actually have my notes. He was gonna do some research on that. He was saying, you know, we can rent it from Tri-County at $100 a month, or we can do an upfront cost of between $3,000 and $5,000, own it outright, and then the county, the rec park, would actually maintain them. And he said there was a 10-year longevity on those lights, but he was gonna do some research for me and see how high they needed to be, how many we needed for that size court. And it's absolutely on our budget to do the lighting, and I think it would be a big benefit, especially when the time changes and you have people that can't get out there until after work, and then it gets dark at 7 o'clock, and then you don't have a whole lot of time. But I can recall times out at the college tennis courts, and there were a lot of people out there playing in the evenings because they had lights, so I really think that would be a great addition.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Any further discussion?
Mr. Chair, I'm still thinking through my mind some things, some thoughts here. Does it have to be a certified builder?
I think that
As long as
it
they
would be
meet.
very important to have a certified tennis court builder with a lot of experience. Because like I said, this is our one shot to get a great tennis court. And you know, initially we were talking about one tennis court, now we're talking about at least 2 tennis courts, so that you can have competitions out there and tournaments, and you know, you want it to last. You don't want it to puddle when it rains. You want a well-constructed tennis court that's gonna last for years. Like I said, this is our one shot. We have the funding for it, and I wanna get the best court that we can get for our community. That rec park out there is beautiful. It deserves nothing less than the best tennis court that we could possibly build out there. Nothing is halfway built out there. Tommy maintains a beautiful court out there. It's just absolutely gorgeous. It rivals anything in our area. Tallahassee doesn't have anything on that Madison Rec Park. It's gorgeous, and it deserves to be the best that it could be.
Once again, thank you very much.
Just for clarification, who's gonna be in charge of doing the bid process?
Write the specs?
Writing specs.
I don't know.
I will, I'll be working with the committee to
Okay.
make the changes.
In saying that, I just wanna say, let's make sure we get it right this time, you know, and the attorney need to look at it.
Sure.
Before, I mean, that's all I can say.
Okay.
I do want to say, if you recall, a month or so ago, when we did the work between the 2 buildings here, there was a huge discrepancy in the bids. And we looked back and each one had to go by the specs. And I think we got a good job for considerable less money. These 2 bids that we have, one's certified and one's non-certified, but they're within $2,000 of each other. The only way I can see it, if we change the specs, then we can do something different. But if we're going back with roughly the same specs, then I'm not sure that a certified builder is going to be that much advantageous over non-certified, as long as they stand by the quality and the specs that are specified.
Well, if I understand Commissioner Davis's motion, he does want to completely rewrite the specs. Is my understanding, is that correct? Commissioner?
Well, let me ask you this, I mean, if the lighting, the lighting to me is very important out there to be able to use that park, you know, for greater hours of the day for that purpose. that's an additional thing we can push out on the other side of this bid, then, well, I guess, Brian, that would be a question for the attorney. I mean, will we go and do the lighting on our own to include it after this construction is done, or what?
No, how I took it is that we were gonna include it in the bid.
I mean, if the board chooses to go with the bids we have today, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah, I don't know.
Well, my way of thinking, seems like to me, the lighting, if we go for a rebid, should be incorporated
It
into
should.
the specs.
And again, that was my motivation for suggesting that we rebid, because they include the lighting and all, everything else that needs to be, redid in the new bid that we put out, if we put out an
Coke and, Mr. Chairman.
Yeah, I wanted to speak about that tennis court too.
I'm for it.
I was one of the ones that bid on the tennis court, and, if y'all thought that bid was high, the time you add the lights to it, you can add about another $100,000. If you turn it in, I mean, you're gonna have to have an electrical contractor and set all the concrete poles and to do it like you got, to match up what you got out there. That might buy the lights, if it's $5,000, they buy the lights on it, but there was a lot in that, specs that were really overkill. It had 6 inches of lime rock underneath it. Well, you don't have 6 inches of lime rock under the new road you're paving, and how heavy are the people playing tennis? If you're that heavy and you weigh as much as a Mack truck, I don't believe you're gonna be running very much on a tennis court. But, we did the one down at Lee, resurfaced it for them. And that's what I was looking, and the wire, they actually make a tennis court wire that's designed for that. It's a little bit, it's a lighter scale. It's not a lot cheaper, but it's cheaper. There's a lot you could cut back on just the specs you got and save you a little bit of money. And I knew from the one I built about what it was gonna be to build two. The only difference I would change in the specs is between the two courts, put a 6-foot fence up. It says a 3-foot between you, nets more than 3 foot tall. I mean, I guess it's just something to trip over if you run into the other court. But, how I was looking at it was where you didn't knock somebody's head off with the ball if you couldn't serve. Just that, I mean, and it's cheaper. Actually, the taller fence is cheaper than the 3-foot short fence, because it all had to be cut out on that. But, and then the way they had the bracing on the top, they had bracing in the top, in the middle and the bottom, all the way around the 9-gauge wire. That's heavier than we put up in Duke Energy around our substation. That, you can't hardly cut that with a pair of climbing. And all you're gonna do is hit the tennis ball against it. But I'm not certified at it, but I did put in a bid for it, and I was surprised that I was right in there with them, on the bid. And we use the same coatings that they use. I just don't have a big fancy certificate if it means anything or not, because I've had them call me when they did the one at Lee. The guy that bid on it called me wanting me to do it for them. So a lot of them guys are just ride around pickup truck doers, and they hire sub it all out. And I probably couldn't manage to get the lights put up if they wanted to bid the lights. So we need the specs on the poles, what kind of, how bright you want the lights are. And they've come a long way with that. We didn't do Osceola School because they backed out. Osceola softball field was $155,000. And I see if, Tri-County would help them throw in a little volunteer work on the weekend setting poles. So not that big, but it's pretty close, as far as your lighting is and all that's where the money comes in. I just want to put my 2 cents in there. Save you something, if they want to, I'll help them respec it to where, especially the bottom, you don't need, asphalt is nothing but a friction course. It doesn't have any structural value to it. If you, a little bit, if any, it won't hold the load up underneath it. It's gonna do it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brett.
Mr. Chair, just one other comment. We need to, make sure we have that famous clause at the bottom and preserve the
Is there the pickleball association, do they have a spec for tennis courts? Do they have, specs that we can pull from rather than us just trying to piecemeal it?
They do.
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, they was wanting pickleball courts. That's, I mean, we can, that is, just the ones that y'all use through the tennis association, they won't let them paint. We can't pay for, hopscotch or nothing else on their court if they pay the money for them, you know what I mean?
No, we're not getting any money.
We're not getting any money.
But that's what I'm
from
saying,
it.
if that's the conditions of it, then you can't do nothing but play, you can play anything you want to on it, but you can't call it that. But as far as striping it for a pickleball court, that's the one that Lee, we could stripe it for a pickleball court. Anything you got in high school, they got 6 fields up there that, courts that need to be redone, cause you got to maintain them, you gotta keep them clean, and honestly, the coating people tell you to buy the coat, cause in Florida, they want 4 years as long as they'll go standing behind the coat.
Thank you.
They high maintenance.
I would ask you, where did the, what depth of the, lime rock come from, and also the depth of the asphalt, was that?
US Tennis Association specs.
It just seemed like, it seems like an awful lot, and I think that ran to that point, that, you know, you're not driving trucks over or cars over.
Well, the 6 inches was to keep a lot of the, grasses out.
Well,
It's very
okay.
important to have that thickness.
Okay.
And that's, if you look through the bid specs, everything that's in there came from the US Tennis Association book. Basically, I copied and pasted out of that book.
Okay.
Gauge of the wire, everything comes straight out of there.
Mr. Chair, can I get a motion again, please?
Mr. Newton.
So Commissioner Davis originally said that he thought it'd be a good idea to rebid. I took that, as you said, as a motion to reject the current bid and to rebid.